Hello and welcome to another short video in your Science and Society course, the Universe We Live In, your NSP core course. One of the assignments you have this semester is what I'm calling our final project. And our final project is, yes, research and writing, but the aim of this project and the way we've got it put together is that you can complete it in stages over the course of the semester and also, I hope, use some of the work that you're doing in class to enhance that work, to build your research base. So not only can you use some of the materials that we'll be using in class for your paper, you can also use some of the discussions you're doing, some of the various elements of the class. I hope from the videos, the readings, the books, of course, that we've been assigned. So please try to take full advantage of all the resources you already have. I'll ask you to pull some other resources in as well. So let's begin. You have the prompt, under Information tab at your Blackboard account for our course. So this final project, first to note, is worth 400 points of your final grade. So this is 40% of a course that has 1,000 points maximum. The goal of this project is to examine a controversy related to science and society. This could be anything from financial support for research in the sciences to chemical warfare. Genetically modified crops can feed the world, but at what costs? Eugenics in 19th and early 20th century U.S., what were we thinking? We were actually practicing eugenics in many respects. Science and creation science, is there a place for both in education, in public education? Cloning, what are the pros and cons? Google Glasses, really? Are we ready? I don't think so, actually. The singularity in human nature. What is that about? The Anthropocene, is this a realistic addition to geology, geologic study? So there are all kinds of different topics to think about, and I'm hoping we're going to raise a few of those in this class. This is the kind of project we'll work on all semester. You'll identify a topic and you'll start your research. You'll write a draft and then you'll have time to revise. 10 pages or so of is your goal, typed double-spaced. Please submit all of your portions of your project at Blackboard. Go to the content folder labeled Turn in Papers Here, and you'll find all kinds of links, all kinds of locations to return in your papers. Step 1, I'm asking you to identify your topic. This will be by June 21. Step 1. This is 30 points, of your project grade. Second, on July 5th, I've asked you to turn in a bibliography for your project. Your bibliography should include no fewer than 5 sources beyond our materials in class. So these can be journal articles, these can be monographs, other textbooks. Please do not count among your 5 encyclopedias. You can certainly use encyclopedias, but I won't be counting them as one of your 5 sources. So encyclopedias are great for information. They're a great place to start. Many of them include bibliographies themselves, but please don't include those in your 5 when you're doing your calculations. You can certainly include them in your bibliography, but you'll need to do more than encyclopedias. Please also do not include non-refereed work. Some websites, especially on some of these topics, are going to be very controversial, right? They are going to be opinion pieces. And while that's interesting and okay for your bibliography, you're going to need articles, journal articles, you're going to need books, etc., that have been refereed. And when we say something's been refereed, that means that other people in the field of aerospace or of mathematics or of psychology have actually read this book and said, you know, this guy's okay. This woman, as an author, knows what she's doing, right? So you need to make sure that that's the case. And again, a lot of our sources, especially if you get into the idea of evolution versus creation science, are going to be very controversial. You need to have sources that are supported, not sources that are just opinion. All right, please feel free to contact me if you have any questions about that. Let's see, so step 1, identify your topic by June 21st. Step 2, turn in a bibliography by July 5th, right? Step 3, we want a draft. a draft of your paper by July 26th. Yeah, and I've suggested that you give us 5 pages typed double-spaced. And it ought to be a good draft. It ought to be a smooth draft. Sometimes I call this a rough draft, but what I really want you to do is have started on your essay, started your writing. You'll submit this at 2 places. One will be to your group, and the other will be to me. So go to Content and find the folder marked Turn in Papers Here for more details. But if you look at your group discussion board, you'll find that the last discussion is actually an opportunity for you to upload your draft, your smooth draft. Right? That will be July 26th. As you can see, not only am I going to give you some comments on your draft, but members of your group will as well. More to come on that. Step 4 is your final draft, and that is due August 4th. August 4th. So, I hope that all makes sense, but the idea here is that you identify a topic, you work on your bibliography, you get something written, and then by August 4th, your final draft comes in. Please know that as you work, as you develop, you may find that your original topic has changed a bit. That's okay. Your original topic may change a lot. That's okay too. That's the research and writing process. So, as you begin this class and as you begin working on your ideas, the various elements of this course, the various readings, be thinking, especially in these first couple of weeks, what kind of topic do I want to write on? What kind of ideas do I want to find more information out about, find out more information on? So please make this a topic that you're interested in, one that you can get engaged with. That'll make it far more interesting for you and for your readers. All right, so thank you very much for paying attention to this video. Please do indeed read all the other materials on this assignment, the general guidelines on documentation, on plagiarism, on style. All those things I hope will be helpful. Thank you, and let me know if you have any questions.